Good morning, guys. Nature Fair here in the garden again. I just wanted to tell you a little story about a plant that I had. I never tried to grow from seed successfully. So it's called okra. Uh, Not many people are familiar with it. Some people are. It's either you really like it or you don't. It's not a common vegetable, but a lot of people do eat it. What I do is I pickle it in brine and salt, and I'll put some jalapenos in there. Anyway, this is the first time I tried to grow them on my own, and I successfully sprouted seed early that I put in my greenhouse, my mini greenhouse, probably late March, early April, and I successfully got some sprouts on it. To my understanding, it's kind of challenging to grow, but I don't know because I never did it. So what I did is I got some seedlings. I did everything from seed this season, and I was really happy. And then my garden got invaded by, let's say, a groundhog, and also I had a lot of rabbits. So I had it outside the encasement because my garden is, uh, you know, encased off. I have a construction fence around it, and it's pretty much, the perimeter is locked down. No rabbits can get in, no groundhogs, nothing that's going to shred or eat all my vegetables. But the okra was outside, that, and I had put it up on, one of my tree stumps from log splitting. So I thought it was pretty high off the ground. Unfortunately, it was mowed down to these little things, and I'm going to post the picture of what the rabbit or the groundhog did to them, and it was just little things like that. So I tend not to give up on anything in the garden, whether it's got some fungi, bacteria, disease. Just try to treat it like nurture it, a baby, and see if I could bring it back to life. So what I did was I took these little stem of okra and I planted them in this pot right there. They're very small, and what I did is I put a high phosphorus fertilizer. So when you have fertilizer, you have three numbers. You'll have 555, let's say 575. So the first number is always nitrogen. Now nitrogen is important for growth of foliage above the ground. Okay, this is general too. Any fertilizer is generally good, but this is generally how it works. Phosphorus is the second number, which is responsible for below the ground or root growth. Okay, so early in the season when you transplant your seedlings, you want very strong root growth because without an extensive root system, a lot of plants will fail to thrive. They're not going to thrive and produce fruit. The third is potassium. So you have nitrogen, one. Second number is phosphorus for root growth. The third is potassium for general overall growth, and also for killing bacteria and other pathogens in the soil. So I did the phosphorus, and these things were just little stems. I'm going to show you. I'm going to post up a picture. But now look at them. So that's okra right there. That they're about this big. They look like these little twigs, and everybody said, "Oh, you're crazy! Just throw them out." I gave them the time of a chance, and I fertilized them, a lot of water, and here they are. So hopefully, oh, there's a planting date. 4/29, the seedlings went in, and it is okra Clemson, spineless okra Clemson. So they've had a long life, and I'm going to see if I could get some fruit out of them, okra, because I really like to pickle them, and they're very delicious. So another lesson in the garden is don't give up on things. There's gardens are pretty easy to plant. There's not much to do besides sunlight, maintenance, water, fertilizer, mulch, weeding. But you have fungi, pathogens and bacteria. There's ways to counteract that. But here is just basic animals coming in my garden, nipping things down, taking all the leaves off so they couldn't produce photosynthesis. As you see now, I have it elevated. They can't get up there. So let's see where this okra goes. Very excited. It's the first time I don't know if I'll get any fruit off it, but if you're out there doing organic gardening, the more experiments the better, because you're going to learn a lot of things when you're gardening. You know, there's a lot of lessons to be learned. So it's kind of like chemistry and life. You know, the more experiments, the better. So keep you updated, see if we get some fruit on that. Have a great day.